Hello viewers, IGBALA-IKEHIN have a very important message for a specific someone who is one of the contestants for the previous ended election. One of the candidates who is called Obedient, Obi, as he claimed to be a Christian, which makes most of the pastors to be on his side. The fact that you are not the one that won in the election, as a Christian, a true Christian, if you want to prove yourself, you are not to go to the courts. You leave the case to God. That's a believer integrity, especially a Christian, as we claim to be. To prove your integrity among the contestants or those who did not win the election, you prove it by staying out of court as a believer. We are not made to take laws into our hands. We believe so much in God fighting for his people. If truly you are the one and you are convinced you are the one that should win the elections, as some of the pastors in Nigeria supported you, then hand it over to God in prayer, and God will fight for you. And on the other side, the truth is that the person who won, who is Bola Ahmed Tinubu, there have been revelations that is going to be the one to win. And for everything that happens, it does not happen behind God. God is aware of all. So for everyone that is elected in a particular position, God knows about it. Which is to say that it is the will of God for Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to be the next president of Nigeria. So going to court is just a waste of money. I read it that Obedient is hiring 20 lawyers. That's one of the areas where we waste Nigerians' money. Those money can be invested on Nigerians or even in our society. So as a Christian who claims to be a good leader, he doesn't need to be followers of other politicians. You have to live your life in a distinct way, in a separate way, that people will see your principles of living as a Christian, and they will love it and live by it. And this can even open door of a successful election for you when next presidential election is coming up. But following others as a believer is not a good way of proving to people that you are the right leader or a good leader in every society. So that is just a piece of my advice to Obi as one of the contestants in the previous elections regarding the president of our nation. Bola Ahmed Tinubu has been chosen by God, and God has fought for him, though there have been rigging of elections or whatever case they may call it. It has been since the days of old. When a prophecy from God comes out, devil also have his part to play. But ultimately, the will of God is always the prevailing counsel. So it is the counsel of God that Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu will be the next president of Nigeria, despite all the rigging or whatever any illegal things they may include during the election. The truth is that the will of God has been done, and so shall it be. And my prayer is for every Nigerian to always have the spirit of oneness, and we should also believe in our nations. Nation is not built by one person. Though God select a person as a leader, others must have the spirit of unity to also play a role in contribution to the success of a nation. We must not all depend on a particular person. That is why the case of Obi is surprising me. If he claims to be a leader, doing all what he's doing, hiring lawyers, trying to cause riots and to ensure that the elected leader is not sworn in, it is not his duty. It's only embracing ungodly counsel which will bring a stain in his political career in this nation. I pray that the mercy of God will locate every Nigerian, because Nigerians is a blessed nation. In fact, God revealed to me that is the Israel of this end time. Israel is a nation of God, a nation that God set aside, sanctified for himself alone, the beloved nation among the nations of the world. So we are so blessed, we are so rich by God in every area, be it spiritually and physically. And the Nigerians need to embrace this covenant of God, these blessings of God over our life, so that we can as well enjoy it. The mercy of God and the grace of God will envelop every Nigerian for us to be able to realize the plans of God for our nation, for our covenant nation Nigeria, and make right in the life of our leaders all things that are wrong, and plant a spirit of the fear of God in our life. Nigeria does not have problem. It is the nation Nigeria doesn't have problem, but the Nigerians are the problem of Nigeria. So as Nigerians, we need to work on ourselves, not on the nation, even not on the leaders. Individually, that is what we need to do. And I pray that God will give us the grace to be able to do this. It's not limited to the society alone. Even in the church of God, we need to be sincere to ourselves. And this sincerity will help us a lot to iron out all necessary things we need to deal with in our life and have fulfilled God's purpose for this nation, both in the society and the church of God, as we all remain rapturable at rapture in the name of the Almighty. Every of God's blessings for us in this nation, we shall live to enjoy them, because it is the plans of God for our life, even in the life of our leader in the society, which God says they are clergies. There is clergies in this end time, and they are not just in the position because by election. It's because he has chosen them. He orchestrates how they got to the positions of leadership. He is the one who arranged it. It is not by human arrangement. So politics in the world, even in nations of the world, is now beyond human idea. It is by the government of theocracy. It is by the help of the Spirit of God. It is by the power of God that God will accomplish his purpose in the life of every individual. I pray that mercy that he has set in places to perfect the work of every nations of the world, even in the citizens of the nations. God will make available that mercy in the life of everyone and accomplish his purpose in our life in the name of the Almighty God. God bless Nigeria, God bless you, and God bless the Church of God.